And we're live on YouTube and Twitch now for the Beardarchy
Live
Project
on
5.
Twitch, live on YouTube.
Episode 5.
All right. Are you wanting to read through the stuff or what?
Yeah, give me a minute. I'm pulling it up. Sorry.
Peter started, dude. You've been fucking off this whole time, man.
I've been arguing it with Devin the whole fucking time.
It's funny. I can't wait till we get to the topic, dude.
I'm not excited to get to the topic because I'm already fucked off.
I am ready. I'm ready. It's gonna be fucking dope, dude.
All right, starting it off. We are the Beardarchy Project. Okay. The podcast is covered by the BitCop no government license. Use and reuse by anyone except government or their agents of is okay. So if you're from the government, do not use our podcast. You're not allowed. Fuck you. Brandenburg v. Ohio, 1969. The court held that the government cannot punish inflammatory speech unless that speech is directed to, inciting, or producing imminent lawless action. It is likely to incite or produce such action, which means everything said here in the Beardarchy Project is hypothetical. Do
right.
not go down and fucking fight people because you think that's what we want, because we don't. Everything here is hypothetical.
I'm illegal.
God damn it, Gonzo.
No. Gonzo says he's illegal.
So, there we go.
All right. This is our first topic, dude. Congresswoman how is this? Congresswoman moves to make President Trump's birthday a federal holiday. All right, today's introduced to Trump's birthday as a Flag Day holiday established Act to officially designate June 14th as a federal holiday to commemorate President Donald J. Trump's birthday and Flag Day. So, no modern president has been more pivotal, in this person's opinion, no modern president has been more pivotal for our country than Donald J. Trump. As both of the 45th and 47th president, he's the most how do you say that? Consequential? Say I'm an
consequential.
Idiot, consequential, yeah, there we go. President in modern American history, leading our country at a time of great international and domestic turmoil. From broker the historic Abraham Accords to campaigning the largest tax relief package in American history, his impact on the nation is undeniable. Just as George Washington's birthday is codified as a federal holiday, this bill will add Trump's birthday to that list, recognizing him as the founder of America's golden age. Additionally, as our nation prepares to celebrate its 250th anniversary, we should create a new federal holiday honoring the American flag and all that it represents by designating Trump's birthday and Flag Day as a federal holiday. We can ensure President Trump's contributions to Americans' greatness and the importance of the American flag are forever enshrined into law, said Congresswoman Tenney. So
that's fucked, in my opinion. Flag Day, sure, make that a fucking national holiday. I don't give a fuck. No, Trump should not have his fucking birthday a federal holiday. This motherfucker should be looked at as an equal. My birthday is not a fucking holiday, is it? No, it is not. So fuck yourself, bud.
Yeah. I don't think, George Washington is different than Trump.
And George Washington's birthday is not even a fucking holiday.
Yeah, George Washington actually did something, fought in a fucking war.
It's a calendar holiday. It's not a federal holiday. There's no special treatment on his birthday. It just shows up on the calendar so you know what day it is.
Even if it did, once again, it would make sense for him because, he actually, fought.
Yeah, and he had lead teeth, dude, so,
It was wood teeth, you fucking jackass.
They were lead, dude. Come on, man. You never watched Shane Gillis? That shit's so funny. Shane Gillis is...
He had he had horse teeth.
Yeah, there was lead in his teeth, though.
Yeah, his dentures are made out of horse teeth.
Fantastic. Yeah. We're starting off strong today, boys.
Yeah, I don't think Donald Trump should have a federally acknowledged birthday. I don't think
that motherfucker didn't cross a goddamn frozen river and fuck up the British, so fuck him.
Exactly. And he's just as fucking tyrannical fucking King Trump here. So.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of king, that's a good thing.
Hold
into
on,
it, you know?
1 second.
Oh,
So you're all
go ahead.
wrong. George Washington's dentures were actually made of bone, ivory, lead, brass, gold, teeth of horses, donkeys, cows, and humans.
I
So
said
I wasn't
lead.
wrong.
They had lead in them. So
Okay,
I
but
was
wasn't
wrong.
wrong.
that
I
is
know.
a lot of shit to be in teeth that you then put in your mouth.
Yeah. That's why he fucking crossed the river when it was frozen, because he was fucking mentally unstable because of them.
He was also like 6 foot, which in that time period was like holy shit.
Yeah, Shane Gillis says it the best, dude. He's fucking made me laugh so fucking hard when I watch that. But yeah, King Trump, dude. Look at this. It made social medias. So this was, I don't know who this is. Cyberpunk Road. Trump declares himself king. He made a social media post saying, "Long live the king." The White House also shared this official post. So the White House actually shared his X post saying, "Long live the king." So, and this almost looks like the Forbes magazine or whatever, the beginning of it, so you guys can see it.
this is
Trump,
fucking
long live
baffling to
the
me.
king. Yeah.
This man is so fucking egotistical anymore. It's not even funny. Have you guys seen the video of
Yeah,
him sitting in the office and he's just like, "You will not talk to me like that. I am the president of the United States." It's like, fucking calm down, Jeffrey. Or it's Joffrey. Sorry,
Yeah.
Joffrey.
I mean,
Yeah.
he is the president of the United States. You have some respect, man. Come on.
Freedom of speech. It says in the Constitution I can say whatever the fuck I want. So if I say "lick thy nuts," I can say that. So fuck you.
But he could also say, "Don't talk to me like that." He can say that too. if
That's
he
fine.
wants
And then
to.
I can smack him in his fucking pork chops and tell him to shut the fuck up.
It's assault. You actually can't do that.
That's
You ever
assault.
seen
Yeah.
Trump? You ever seen Trump's teeth, dude? Trump's teeth are fucking bright, dude. They're bright white. Dude takes care of them.
I don't know why that's
Veneers.
the topic today.
Veneers.
Well, we were talking about fucking George Washington's teeth, and now it just got me thinking about his teeth.
Either way, we should not be labeling him as fucking king, nor should he look at himself as a king.
I mean, he's president, so
That's not king.
Presidente, Daddy Trump, dude. Come on, man, get on the bandwagon.
Nah, dude, I'm not. This is not the bandwagon I'm gonna live on.
But yeah, so I don't think we should have a. Maybe you could recognize his birthday, but I don't think you could. It should be a federal holiday. So going back to this, that's my opinion of it, and it is kind of like it's a power agenda. It's a power move, if you ask me. He's enforcing power of people to actually acknowledge the acknowledgement of his existence as president, which he's already going to be acknowledged anyways because he's a fucking president. He doesn't need all of this, you know.
It's just to
That's
fucking
I feel like
piss people off. It's the only thing.
I
he's
feel like
doing.
he just wants stuff in history. That's all it is. Like the wall, from the wall to everything is just all about his how you perceive him, you know? So it's really, like you were saying, egotistical of him to actually want this to happen. Well, actually, it was this congresswoman that was saying this, but I don't know if he's actually wanting that to happen.
Well,
He probably does, but
she's on her fucking knees, guaranteed.
Okay, anything else you guys want to talk about for this?
No, it's just fucking stupid.
All right,
Yeah.
moving right along, dude. CPAP. You like how I paused it right on fucking hold this chainsaw? That's fucking funny. Do we want to watch this video real quick?
Yeah, we'll watch the video real quick. Hold on. You better turn it all the way up.
I have my thing turned all the way up. Make sure this volume's up here too.
Cool. I think we're ready to run it.
Yep. We're good.
This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy.
I don't know if I could full screen it or not.
We've got one more surprise in case this wasn't enough. I'm gonna let Elon do it. Who else is here?
Well, President Milei has a gift for me.
Javier Milei from Argentina. You guys know who that is, right?
Look at this fucking chainsaw, dude. making the noises too.
This is a chainsaw for bureaucracy. Chainsaw.
Chainsaw. I fucking love that part, dude. It's so funny. It's fu- it's funny to me because it reminds, like I said, it reminds me of that Planet of the Apes moment where he gets that stick that he just that shock stick in Planet of the Apes. He fucking holds it up and he's like, it's so fucking funny, dude. It cracks me up. Uh, but yeah, so CPAP. You want to read this one, Dougies?
Sure.
You
So-
want to see? You want to start with what CPAP is?
Yeah, that'd probably be the best choice.
So here's what is CPAC or CPAC? I keep
So
saying
CPAC
CPAP.
is the Conservative Political Action Conference. Is an annual conservative movement and gathering of political activists, pundits, elected officials, and public intellectuals. This year's event began on Thursday and runs through Saturday, with President Donald Trump expected to speak on the final day. The event is held at the Gaylord National Resort and Convention Center in Maryland. Across the river from the national capital began in 1974 with an inauguration speech by then California Governor Ronald Reagan. It became a launching pad for the conservative trailblazer who won the presidency in 1980.
At Srocky 1423, Srocky 1423 has been following ASD3L for 8 months, 27 days, 20 hours.
Welcome in,
Oh, yeah.
Serini. But yeah, so CPAC is like I was saying earlier is
LUL.
like I was saying earlier though is I feel like this these like our like what am I trying? Our parties having they have so much separation. Like this causes separation, if you ask me. This is what's causing all of our problems between the people too, because nobody's together. Everybody wants division. That's what it is. It's like there's no togetherness, you know. Because if you look at the political parties, the Republican Party always has good things they have to talk about, and then there's also good things on the Democratic Party that they have. And if they communicated, maybe we'd have an actual good fucking plan for the American people rather than, you know, it being either far right where you have a king of the fucking of the nation or, you know, far left where ideology just is going rampant. You know, like if it came together, if those parties came together and they actually had meaningful conversations rather than just undermining each other, I feel like our government would get a lot better and the American people would actually benefit from that. But having these separations, like separate groups that they're having, separate conferences that they're having and all these things where, oh, you're not allowed because, you know, it reminds me of like the Little Rascals, you know. He-Man Woman Hater Club. You ever seen that? The Little Rascals.
Yeah.
You know, He-Man. I'm a He-Man Woman Hater. They actually made a song for it, but it's like the thing is like I feel like that separation is causing a lot of problems when it comes to actual good policies that are being put in place for the American people. In my mind, like that's how I view CPAC. And then what was the Democratic Party? It was something oh, what did Payson say it was? What was the name of it?
Hold on, I'll look it back up.
Yeah, the Democratic Party has their own hack too, you know, where they're together and they, you know, discuss the topics. Like they discuss the topics that the party wants to bring in place. But there's very little communication between our parties and it drives me insane. And it's always like he said, she said thing rather than what can we do to actually make the American people's lives better, you know? So
I also agree with that. I mean, if we're gonna have it, which I don't want any of it because I feel like it all should be gone, but if we're gonna have it, they at least need to communicate with each other instead of fucking cutting each other out and undermining each other.
yeah, that's all it is. I mean, that's what you hear every day in the news, you know? Every day is I mean, Trump's big on it. Oh, well, what Sleepy Joe did, you know, or frickin' the Democratic Party. Oh, Trump, 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 Trump. It's never like, oh, we can do this for the American people. It's always, oh, well, the last administration, you know, it's like blaming your stepbrother, you know, because they fucking ate the last Twinkie in the fridge. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. They shouldn't do that. You know, they should actually be like, oh well, you know, That's where checks and balances come from too. Having meaningful discussions and not having these separations between the parties. Actually create better, uh, better policies for the American people, in my opinion, and a lot more people would feel heard. I feel like as well.
I completely agree with that. I said the same thing in one of the earlier episodes where like we need to stop pointing fingers at each other and just be like, okay, this is the problem. This is how we're gonna fucking solve it. And this is what we're gonna do. This is what we are gonna do to solve it. You know what I mean? It was over the
Yeah.
plane crash. Is what that conversation was over.
Yeah, it's just I don't agree with the separations, and like everybody's wanting division. Like it should never be a division. We're all Americans. Everything is we're all American citizens. We should all come together rather than, oh, well, this side of the country believes this or this side of the country believes this. Now we have to hate each other because of it. That's not how it should be. You could agree to disagree, and actually have checks and balances for each party rather than making it a fucking shit show in the news. Actually have meaningful conversations is all I got to say about that. And that's what I had my point of the CPAC thing. Like I just don't like the separation that they have just blatantly blasted out there. And everybody's not noticing that bigger picture.
So the Democratic version is the House Democratic Caucus Issues Conference, and caucus just means a gathering of like-minded political group or whatever.
Or also known
Yeah,
as
so they have
cocksuckers.
But yeah, so they have their own party too, which I understand them having them coming together and actually having a conversation within their party to benefit their side, but there's no pact that I see where they're coming together and actually using each other's ideologies to actually create something better for the American people. And I absolutely hate that. It's one of the worst things when it comes to politics, because that's all I hear. Whenever I hear politics, I hear separation. Whenever somebody's talking about politics, oh, it's political. No, it's separation is what it is. You're dividing everybody because you guys can't come to, it's like we're husband and wife and you're just fighting the shit out of each other rather than actually coming to compromise. There's no discussions happening that are actually meaningful between the parties. I mean, they used to, even they said, like, there was an interview I watched. I can't remember who was in it, but they were saying, like, the parties used to come together and have like dinners and stuff like that. They don't do that anymore, and it shows big time. You could see that with all the policies and all the pushing, like the agenda pushing and all that stuff. You could see that our parties don't communicate with each other at all. Like, there's very few, and it's always just, it's hating each other rather than, what can we do together to actually make our country better you
Well,
know
that's the thing, is that the whole point of the federal government is to protect us when our constitution is infringed on by the state, and that's actually what it was made for. But we have gotten so far away from that on both sides, Democrats, Republicans, whatever side you want to say you're part of. It doesn't matter. We have been pushed so far apart, and now this leader over here is going to say we're living like this for the next 4 years, and then this one's going to say this for the next 4 years. And I just feel like that's completely wrong, and the federal government needs to be I don't know what's the correct terminology there.
Reconfigured.
Yeah, there you go. Reconfigured, if that's how we want to do it. Small government. We need really, really tiny government or no government at all.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
We need to re-elect
Moving on with this.
everyone.
Re-elect everyone. I could get behind that as well.
Yeah, you get rid of everyone, shorten terms.
I do agree with that,
Yeah, no
especially in,
more
like,
lifetime politicians, dude. No, we don't
But
need that.
yeah.
put an age cap, is just like they have an age where you have to be a certain age to be there. They need to put a cap on it too, so you can't be like a fucking 70-year-old man telling 20-year-olds what they need.
Yeah. Yeah, like, who was it? Is it Mitch McConnell? They said that Mitch McConnell's retiring. I think I seen something about Mitch McConnell.
Yes,
He's
he is.
Yeah, he's a Republican representative for the Senate. So they said he was retiring, and they said he's not going to. He's like, oh, I'm not going to run. Like, he shouldn't have the option to, if you ask me. Just like the president Just like Trump, he shouldn't even be considering running for another term. Like that's just not how it is. That's not how our democracy works.
And you
You
surely
get
define,
8
and
years.
everybody's gonna say that's a fucking joke, but I don't see that. And that maybe you can look at that. Maybe I'm biased, which I don't. Maybe I am. But that's because I don't like government overreach in any way, shape, or form, and that would be the strongest form of government overreach is if he decides to run another fucking 4 years. But you shouldn't even fucking joke about that because you're just if your whole goal is to piss off the other side and that's why you're doing the acts that you're doing, which we have another video actually after this one that will explain that, and this mildly proves my point. The fact that they are just doing stuff to piss off the other side, and what that is doing is causing more division. So they are keeping us divided because the easiest way to control a populace is have it divided where we will not work together with the other half.
Exactly, dude. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
But at the
Like
end of the day,
there's
everybody's just got to realize that the government is fucking dicking down everybody just as the same as the other person.
it's true.
My
And,
favorite.
well,
I don't know if I can say this or not, but I'm gonna say it anyway because fuck you, it's my podcast. Uh, there's a term that I actually say or not say, but my father-in-law brings up all the time is the only difference between a ghetto and a trailer park is the location. They're the same people on both sides, and once everybody
true.
realizes that the poor are getting fucked by the same people that the other side's getting fucked, then once that happens, it'll change. But do I see that? No.
There'll be less division in it. Getting back to the article though, why did Elon Musk wave a chainsaw? So if you guys seen him wave that fucking chainsaw in the air, billionaire and special government employee Elon Musk made his debut at the Conservative Political Action Conference, which is CPAC, late Thursday to speak about his efforts to cut government spending and downsize the federal workforce as the unofficial leader of Doge. The tech mongrel and Tesla CEO appeared on stage for an interview with the TV personality Rob Schmidt, wearing a gold chain, black American or Make America Great Again hat, and mirrored sunglasses. As he appeared on stage, Musk waved a blinged out chainsaw gifted to him from the Argentina president, uh, alluding to his cost cutting efforts, telling the crowd this is the chainsaw of democracy. So that's part of that video. So
Wonder,
that's why he
wonder,
had a chainsaw.
wonder when he's gonna slice his $180 billion subsidies out of the government programs. But you know,
That ain't gonna happen. You know that. Come on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
By the way, he
He's not-
actually did
he's
not
very
say this is the chainsaw of democracy. He said this is the chainsaw for bureaucracy.
bureaucracy.
Yeah, bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Not yeah.
Democracy. Yeah, they mistyped that for sure. So yeah,
Or they
that's why
misheard.
he is. Yeah,
To
they
be
might
fair,
have
I thought he
misheard.
said democracy too, so.
Yeah, he says bureaucracy in it. And I think that's what he was saying. He doesn't like bureaucracy over democracy in one of his interviews, but he literally said that out loud. So there's another thing that's controversial if anybody picks up on it. You know.
Bunch of fucking hypocrites. Bunch of fucking hypocrites.
You guys have anything else to talk about for CPAC?
Yeah, we got the two TikToks.
Oh, these go with it.
Yeah, this
Oh yeah,
happened.
they do.
Yeah, this happened at the CPAC.
Are you prepared to fight for this country?
You turn it up.
The hardest, toughest days are ahead, folks, but you know what? Riyadh, Berlin, Beijing, Moscow, the city of London, right here. This is not beatable.
Is it still low?
The only way
A little
we
bit, but
lose
it's all
is
right.
if we quit. The only way we don't have victory if we surrender. The only way that they win is we retreat. And we're not going to retreat. We're not going to surrender. We're not going to quit. Fight, fight, fight. Amen.
There it
motherfucker,
was.
if I was giving a speech nowadays, I would be like arms down to the side.
Yeah, there it
I'd
was.
be like, I ain't even gonna give him a chance for me to fuck up.
That right there is another Roman salute done in public in front of thousands of people, live. Everybody in the world seeing it.
But he didn't hit his chest, Doug.
Yeah, they're gonna come up with some fucking bullshit, which actually, that is the next video. Great segue, Devin.
Great segue. Oh, I got the sound off on this one.
Petrified.
Ready to restart that? There you
That
go.
was a wave to the crowd. And it shows you how petrified, particularly the Daily Mail. This is once again the left-wing media insulting these people. The speech was about them.
It's him trying to defend him. That's him trying to defend himself from that.
That picture at the bottom there is fucking rough.
Oh, they probably This is what it looks like on stream.
That is
He's
not
got
a.
this fucking-
That's not a wave, dog. A wave is a flat hand towards the crowd, not a fucking slice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this guy is
They're
out here
fucking
like
so much,
blaming the left media for the outrage. Fuck, you better be blaming everybody for the outrage. And that's my thing too. If people aren't seeing this and being like, "What the fuck? Why are we doing this?"
Next time we see this on TV, it'll be a stomp and the salute, and he'll be like, "I had to sneeze while I was trying to wave."
Yeah, hands down. There's gonna be excuse after excuse, just like they did for Elon, just like they've done for everybody in the past and everybody else that's doing it. And like that goes for both parties. If you're doing this salute, Democrat, Republican, I don't personally care. I don't personally care. Drastic things need to happen, and we need a Lieutenant Aldo Rain. If anybody wants to volunteer, I'll raise my hand.
Nazi salutes should be a hands on sight kind of thing.
Oh yeah, fucking hands down, dude. Throw down, hands down, throw down.
I'll bail you.
Hands
I'll bail
down.
you out.
Slow down.
Devin will bail you out. Remember, everything said on the Beardarchy podcast is hypothetical.
Yeah,
we ain't bailing your ass
we're
out.
not inciting violence. Don't say what we do. We're idiots. All right.
Give him a hug violently.
Violently give him a hug. Everything's hypothetical.
I'm pretty sure that you can't invade somebody else's space. We're not inciting violence. We promise. Don't do what we say. Okay. Just listen to us.
But yeah, this is
Sorry.
Steve Bannon. He's what is he? I don't remember his fucking job title, but he's a known head speaker for this event, and it's ridiculous. Like, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He is trying to spin the media to hate the left, which instead, once again, this is a division tactic, and it's shitty as fuck that they have picked, not we, because I am not part of this. I do not believe in this. They have picked such a fucking like heinous symbol to fucking piss off the other side. Like,
Yeah, they really have, dude.
fuck, man.
And it's like
Like a war was.
there's gonna be so many conspiracy theories coming out of this, dude. You just know it. It'd be like fucking 10 years from now, people are like, "Oh, you remember when this happened?" And then they're gonna be like, "Look at all this stuff that happened after this." Like, like they're just laying the freaking stones on the ground for the controversy of the Trump presidency, dude. It's just, I see it in my eyes right now. I see it. And I'm not that upset about it, but I'm just still I'm calling it right now, okay? Like, there's gonna be like 2 or 3 years from now, or like actually after Trump's presidency, so about 5 or 6 years from now, there's gonna be just a freaking brick line of stuff of them like just acknowledging that he's like a freaking Nazi or something. I'm saying that out loud right now. He's gonna be like, "Oh, they're gonna find like contacts or something. There's gonna be something that they find, dude. I swear." And there's just too much of this going on right now. This right here. Actually, I'm gonna scroll that now.
Oh, they'll just find that he's like related to like some Gestapo fucking.
Yeah, that'll be it. Dude,
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, fuck, you got the Bushes. Their granddad was a fucking leader of the KKK.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
all I gotta say is look at the form on this guy, dude. It's like he is just with intent right there, with intent. But it was a wave to the crowd.
yeah.
All I gotta say is the Austrian
Nazis
Voldemort.
dress ni-
Austrian
Nazis dress
Voldemort.
nicer than he does, though.
Austrian Voldemort would be so fucking proud.
Yeah, but you even see the lip lick. He knows. Like, this is the face of a man that knows, man.
Oh yeah, he knows that there's gonna be fucking.
Boy, he's trying to say
Shit-stirred.
that's a wave. That in no way, shape, or form is a goddamn wave.
No. He knew exactly what he was doing when he got up on that stage. He just wanted to cause fucking drama, stir the pot more.
He did for sure. He did for sure.
Even though the face above looks like he's fucking tweaked out of his mind. Eyes bugging and
Yeah,
shit.
he-
Look at his fucking ass, dude.
Well, I mean, fuck, look at those
he
liver
looks
spots.
gross.
Dude's probably old enough to be my great granddad.
Yeah.
I
Fucking.
think it's a freaking mole, dude. That's but yeah, dude.
Homie's 2 years away from having to wear Depends, and he's in a government position.
Yeah, you're probably right. He should probably be in a home. He should be in a home. Somebody else should be taking care of him, dude.
Or a fucking hole.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. National Law Enforcement's accountability database, which tracked federal officer misconduct, deleted. Alright. So, Washington, the Department of Justice has shut down the National Law Enforcement Accountability Database, a federal misconduct tracking system that was intended to prevent officers with disciplinary records from being rehired by other agencies, the Washington Post reported. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
So this was put in after the murder of George Floyd, as when this was enacted, and they got rid of it now. And I don't know why they decided to get rid of it. I don't know if it says in there or not. I think it was because of
Yeah, I bet you the cop that killed him's probably got a new job already.
Probably. Here's the thing, though, right? So what this is actually going to do, we'll find out why they did it. This is why Jake's scouring it, right? But what this is actually doing, right? So all those cops that are out there, like, abusing their power, planting drugs, doing all this fucking crazy shit. I'm not saying every cop out there is doing this, but you fit the description. Once they get caught and they get charged and fired, they can go and to a different fucking department down the road or in the town over or the next county over, the next 2 counties over, and to get rehired. And their tyranny and reign of fucking bullshit is continued. And that's fucked in my eyes. It's fucked. These guys are fucking goons and they're out just to get the taxes and revenue from you.
It does not say why.
yeah.
It just says that
Little
it was quietly
law
erased.
enforcement agents.
Yeah, law
Yeah, it says the White House
enforcement.
and the Justice Department did not provide specific reasons for deleting the database, so it doesn't. There's
So they can
literally no
rehire all
reason.
their fucking dirty
Yeah.
cops.
Yeah, they got to get those
Yeah.
fucking assholes back on the fucking field, man. They're losing
They gotta
revenue,
get all
dude.
they gotta get all the money makers back.
Mhm.
All the guys that pull people over for having a taillight out and
Quotations, taillights.
Yeah, that's crazy,
or
dude.
pulling you over because you look like a guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I look like every other white man with a beard, you motherfucker.
You're a militant, Devin. That's why they're pulling you over. Yeah, this is completely fucked and the complete horseshit. Complete horseshit.
Like, obviously, these people are being removed for a reason. They shouldn't have a way to get back into especially a servant kind of position, you know? If they're not doing what they're supposed to do, it's like they were saying, like, whole Trump thing, merit. But if it's merit-based, if somebody does something, that means that is a logical, like, that's what they're like, they have a record of it, which makes it, that's their merit. And you're going to say, oh, well, this person, shot somebody 56 times, reloaded his gun 700 fucking times, and just off somebody. Oh, but we don't need this kind of thing to keep him out of there. It's all about what I think of that person, right?
It's going to be like the Acorn guy, dude. He's going to get his job back. The dude that fucking combat rolled twice? Fuck, get out of here. Ain't nobody out here fucking combat rolling in a gunfight.
Yeah.
He did, Doug.
Yeah, well, he was also fighting an Acorn and shooting at an unarmed suspect in the fucking back of a police cruiser.
Yeah.
And
but,
missed. He missed!
It's fucked. They shouldn't. I mean, mistakes are different than the cops that are, like, beating unarmed citizens and shit like that, but they shouldn't be getting a gun and a badge back after doing anything that they shouldn't. You know, if you have a goddamn, you got caught with a little too much weed, you can't own a firearm for the rest of your life. That motherfucker could shoot somebody and then go get a job at a different department.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the whole point of this, is to prevent that. I don't think they should take it out, especially when it
No.
comes to violent individuals. If they're violent
You
individuals,
know,
then
all the
police
fucking
force.
failed high school athletes that are douchebags. And,
Don't forget the ones that couldn't make it in the military.
yeah, there's those ones. Or tried to make it in the military and got sent home.
I need to have Rick. I need to have fucking Rick on here. So when he got out of the military, there was police like trying to recruit active shooters. Like they wanted combat, like not military police. They wanted combat veterans to join the police force. Isn't that fucking crazy?
That's why do you need combat veterans? The whole point of a fucking police officer is to de-escalate.
Nah,
For
dude.
for real though.
They need fucking
They're
shooters,
supposed to be
man. They need
peacekeepers.
fucking shooters, man.
They're supposed to be peacekeepers.
Militarization, yeah, well, that was actually turned over, I think, in 2016, that they are not required to protect you. That was by the Supreme
Okay.
Court. No, seriously, that was by the Supreme Court. They enacted that. They said that they are not under any jurisdiction or any contract that they have to do that. The oath that they say that don't mean shit.
They're supposed to, protect the constitutional right
Why,
to
if someone
live.
robs you, go to your neighbor and study the cops.
Yep. I imagine we could find an article on that fairly quickly because
I found it.
Thank you. God, you are the fucking best manager I've ever had.
Plop her in there,
Okay.
dude. Plop her in there.
Proper in there. This
So-
is important. This is an important thing to fucking talk about, especially since we're talking about this.
Yeah, I'll pull it
Let
up.
me copy it. Hold on.
I don't see why they would want to get rid of some. Like, this is another check and balance. Like I said, like I feel like the Republican Party's like just trying to delete every check and balance that they possibly have.
That's
Oh
literally
yeah,
what
they
they're
don't
doing.
want they don't want anyone to oppose Trump's rule.
Jake, this is the
Yeah.
turning point for you right now. This is where you turn into an anarchist like me.
Okay, it's in the Facebook page.
I got it. Pulling her up right now. Police have no duty to protect you, and federal court confirms yet again. Oh, ads, dude. Get out of my face, man. Get out of my face. So the following last February shooting at Majority Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, some students claim local government officials were at fault for failing to provide protection to students. The students filed suit, naming 6 defendants, including the Broward School
Oh, are these
District.
about the cops that sat outside with an
Yes,
active
sir.
school shooter
Yes, sir. This is exactly about those officers that stood outside.
while preventing parents from going in to get their kids too?
Yep, they prevented parents from going in. They sat out there while the gunman shot innocent children.
Yep. It has no constitutional duty to protect your students who were not in custody.
You want to hear
That's crazy.
something crazy? I found articles all the way back to 2008 saying the same thing.
Yeah, it's been a big thing, but
What's
they
the fucking
always
point
say
in cops then?
the whole cop thing is for serve and protect, right? Serve and protect. That's what they say. Serve and
What it
protect.
says all over the side of their fucking vehicles.
Yep, but
Yeah.
just think about that next time you wanna call law enforcement to fucking come help you with the situation, that they are not in any fucking act to do so.
And you know, if you protect yourself, they'll more than likely arrest you.
They will arrest you. That is actually how that is done. There's a few people that I know have gone through self-defense where they had to use their firearm and take down a threat, and he was arrested that night. And once the lawyer got involved, that's when he got released, and the court thing happened, and whole nine. But just think about it. This is the fucking world we live in right here, and I don't know how people stay so calm, and it's hard for me to stay calm with it, and like I have to like hold my fucking mouth shut because it's gonna get me in trouble. But this is fucking ridiculous, man. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, how can you fucking deal with this? Like,
And if you ain't gonna do it, at least let the fucking parents do it.
right, dude. Like, if you fuck,
Right.
that's the one thing that fucked me off, and like why I'm not gonna say it radicalized me because I was radicalized before this, but like, I guarantee you, there's somebody out there that this radicalized them. Where like there are cops actively stopping parents in from going in, getting their kids out of the school to save them, and that they didn't run in. It's fucking baffling that this is a fucking thing. No
It is. It's crazy, dude.
constitutional duty to protect
Constitutional.
students who were not in their custody. That's fucking disgusting. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
And the fact of it is,
Supreme
right?
Court has repeatedly held the government has only a duty to protect persons who are in custody. He pointed out. It's a quote, dude.
And fuck, half of them are even
Crazy.
protecting you while they're in your custody. There's countless where that lady was fucking handcuffed in the back of a police cruiser, then the police cruiser got hit by a fucking train.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I
are you?
just seen a video the other day of an autistic kid in police custody, screaming for his meds. They held him down and told him to stop being a bitch, pretty much. And he ended up dying from brain damage because he was beating his skull on the wall,
Yeah.
begging
That's
for his
crazy.
meds.
I'm not. This is me right here. This is me right here. I am not saying all cops are bad, but you guys surely fit the fucking description.
Well, what makes you bad is if you see these people doing this shitty stuff and you don't do anything about it.
That makes you no
Right.
better than the rest.
Since you won't say it, I'll say it. ACAB.
Hey, cab.
What is it?
Sorry, not sorry. All cops are bastards.
Oh.
It was
Yeah, I don't-
actually so. The original purpose was assigned cop at birth because of the AMAB thing. Assigned female at birth, assigned male at birth. They were like assigned cop at birth, and people turned it to all cops are bastards to demonize it.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's just so much, dude, that's involved with all this stuff, and it's crazy that it's even talked about. I feel like if you sign up to be a police officer, you should be going into that position to protect your community, you know? That's the whole point of it if you ask me. Like, if I was a police officer and there was a school shooting and I'm at the school, I signed, in my opinion, I signed my rights to protect those children,
That's
Yeah.
not just
That's
your
I
what
mean, what
opinion.
they
That's
should
what I'm
start
saying.
doing,
That's
what
not
they should
just your
start doing
opinion, dude.
anymore is instead of calling the fucking cops, just call it goddamn National Guard.
Like that.
Pretty
That's
much
the
what it
thing.
is
That's
now.
not just your opinion, though.
Since
That's
it's
everybody's
insane.
opinion when they think about it.
Yeah.
Like any civilians, like yes, the
Yo.
cops are here to protect and serve, right? No, they're fucking
You know,
not,
and then
man.
they shoot your dog and
Yeah, they'll
Super happy
fucking
to
shoot your
see you
fucking
live,
dog.
bro.
They're gonna fucking infringe on your goddamn rights.
kill your girlfriend because you
Rock
didn't
Master.
know why the fuck a cop's knocking on your door at 5 in the middle of the fucking night.
Kicking in your fucking
Thanks,
door
Tom.
because they got the wrong house during their fucking SWAT raid.
Yeah, that's crazy, brother. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
It's disgusting.
Even the cops themselves, even if they don't have an obligation to protect those people, you are a fucking police officer, dude. You're a police officer. You have the means and the knowledge to actually protect the people that are in that school. And if you don't go in and actually protect those people in the school, in my opinion, you are
Well-
paid by my tax dollars. You should not have that position, if you ask me.
They should be charged
Those people
just as much as the fucking shooter himself.
Exactly. All right, this fucking it irritates me to think about this. Moving on. This is something that could fuck Doug off.
Oh god, I'm not excited. This is what I was arguing with Devin about.
Karma.
This is what I was arguing
Thanks
with
for
Devin
stepping
about. Are you fucking ready, Devin? We're gonna fucking get into it again. Get me all fucking amped up again,
Yeah.
dude. Fucking 1,000 right now.
This is Doug's worst enemy right here.
It's not my worst enemy.
Optimist.
I'm looking at the the broader picture here. Okay.
Optimist.
You want to read about him, or you want we should make Devin read about him, since he's fucking big old fan.
Yeah, we'll have.
No,
Devin read
I
it.
think Douglas Connor's got this.
Fucking simmer it back, buddy.
I'll read the top part. The age of robot sidekicks is here. They are smarter, friendlier, and ready to help. Help you. At least these fuckers have probably went into the school, Doug. They would have went into the school, man. Come on.
Yeah, until they decide that their lives are more important than ours. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say I'm going to sound like I am batshit here, which I understand that, and I'm fine with it. Does not bother me.
Doug, you need to build yourself a tinfoil hat. That's all I gotta say.
I'm not a tinfoil hat wearer. Okay, it goes against everything that I want, which is fine. I'm not mad about it. Progression is fine. But where my problem comes in is like AI is fucking wild. It should be scary. There are thousands of movies about this, right? Thousands. from Aliens, the first one that came out, to Terminator, to fucking iRobot. If you haven't seen it, you're living under a rock. And AI technology should be fucking scary. And the people that aren't scared of it, that's fine. Don't be scared of it. But I am. I don't like it. Any part of it. The fact
He's
that
terrified, dude.
There are people out here right now that are trying to make these as close to humanly as possible with conscious thought, feelings, and with our generation is going to advocate for rights for these motherfucking things, and I don't agree with that either. Maybe that makes me a shitty person. I don't know, but I don't think robots, which we made, should have fucking rights. They don't have rights.
I don't think they'll have rights, Doug. I think you're going way too far now. I don't think they're gonna have rights. They're machinery, dude.
Yeah, until they do.
Machinery.
That's the thing, though. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Here's my point behind this, right? Is that if you can have a conscious thought and feelings, what makes you different than a human being? Answer the question. Flesh.
Soul.
Okay. Well, soul. Now define soul, because that seems like a very religious topic.
It is.
Okay, so it's a little bit biased.
In my religious opinion, Douglas.
Okay.
You have to have a soul to be human.
Now this is where it's gonna get interesting. Okay, here we go. So there is a fucking supposed to be, and that's because it's not in today's day and age. Doesn't mean that they won't be brought up. In today's day and age, there's a fucking should be a strong, bold, thick line between church and state, right?
Yeah.
And
I agree.
Soul is a church thing, which it is. That means what defines a robot as not a human being, besides its flesh, which we can actually get down to the robot below that has skin,
organic matter,
muscle, that has all these things, right? It's basically a human being.
They're not organic.
It has
though.
feelings. It has feelings. It can have conscious thought. It can have meaningful.
Who's to say it has feelings, though? Who's to say it has a feeling? Because
it can say it has feelings. It can say it has feelings.
Here's the difference about their feelings and our feelings, Doug. Our feelings are made by chemicals. Theirs would be by zeros and ones.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Can you prove that though?
It's a program.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can go read a medical book about how feelings function in your skull, and then go research any sort of computer programming, AI programming. It's zeros and ones.
Okay.
If you can't differentiate between a human and a robot, Doug, you are smooth-brained.
Listen, motherfucker. Listen. This is the point of the whole conversation, right? It's a thought process, and I just want to address it. That's it. I don't give a fuck at the end of the day, right? If you all want to live with fucking robots, by all means, live with fucking robots. That's y'all's prerogative. I'm not living with a fucking robot. I don't need that shit in my life in any way, shape, or form. It's a problem. And with people
like
trying,
I said, it's for rich people to fuck. It's for rich people to fuck.
Hey, whatever. If they want to fuck a fucking robot because they ain't got no riz, that's fine. That's on them. I don't give a fuck. But my point still is valid that they are trying to make this thing as humanly as fucking possible. They're trying to make it have feelings. They're trying to make it have fucking conscious thoughts and meaningful conversations, and that is weird and scary.
More so, honestly, just so they can see if they can do it. I highly doubt semi-intelligent people want robots that can do what they do.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't care who's doing it. The problem is that it's doing it. That's the problem.
And I guarantee you there will be 1,000,010 different safe shutoffs to stop it if I ever were to do anything not okay.
And technology fails all the time.
Well, let's keep this going here. So there's multiple types of robots here. So you have the humanoid kind of robot like Optimus here. Then you have this Me by TCL. It's a modular AI companion robot. And then you have a pet robot. All right, this is. I mean, we've seen these throughout our whole entire childhood. I mean, I've seen these before.
I never.
Yeah, I
owned
had
one.
one when I was a
advanced.
fucking kid.
I never owned one.
Yeah, and maybe not this advanced, but just because would you consider this a real cat? Because it has feelings?
I'm not.
Hold on,
okay,
hold on, hold
You're
on.
taking me too
Let's keep
literal.
going.
You're taking me too literal, which is fine. This right here is a fucking problem. You're gonna sit here and tell me that the real robotics right here, this is not a fucking problem?
It's fucking
This-
entertainment.
Read the fucking
It's
article. Read the fucking article. Tell me that's not a fucking problem.
Okay, Aria, developed by Realbotix, is a life-size humanoid robot designed to deliver. Oh shit!
Sophisticated.
So
Sophisticated
sophisticated,
companionship.
unveiled at whatever CES 2000 or 2025. Aria
Look at that
combines
thing.
ultra-realistic features with
Sophisticated.
advanced AI to provide meaningful human-robot interactions. Its modular head includes 17 motors, enabling fluid facial expressions and eye movements that add to its lifelike presence. But
You can
Aria
110% tell that that thing's a robot, and if it isn't, I'd think it was a meth head.
yeah, but Arya's capabilities go far beyond appearance. Equipped with sophisticated AI and face and voice recognition, AI can engage in meaningful conversations, recognize individuals, and adapt her interactions based on user preferences. Her AI system is customizable, allowing for tailored personalities and conversational styles. In addition, given that Arya has a modular design, users can choose from pre-designed faces or even create custom designs modeled after specific individuals or fictional characters. With this level of sophistication, Arya comes at a premium. A full body Arya robot is available starting at $175,000, while other configurations such as a robotic bust, head, and neck are available starting at $10,000. A modular version with a panel body is priced at approximately $150,000 despite the cost. Arias exemplifies how far human robot interactions has evolved. That's the whole article, Douglas.
You're telling
Now,
me there's no problem?
Payson brought something up that is a problem, if you ask me, because it becomes creepy. Okay, this it says you can configure it to the way that you want it to look with like a photograph or like whatever. Where did it say it at?
The bottom of the second paragraph.
Yeah, they probably
Huh?
shouldn't do that. They should probably like give you preset,
Right here.
like pay people to be like, hey, can we use your likeness?
Yeah, so
But-
pre-designed faces or even create custom design modular after specific individuals or functional
Well, I
characters.
guarantee you the only people purchasing these are rich nerds that don't know how to talk to women, and it is their personal spank bank.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah,
though.
that doesn't make it
that
any
shouldn't
fucking better.
matter because
If you're-
somebody's likeness is still being used, and if you
Oh,
didn't
well,
sign up for that, that's not
That's
okay.
what I said about they should find people that they can pay to be like, hey, can we use your likeness? You shouldn't be able to just send in someone's face.
Yeah, it's going that's where it goes too far for me. Like, I don't really care about the whole robotics thing, and like, whatever these fucking people want to use it for, it doesn't matter to me. But when you take the design to make
And,
it look like somebody that you've met in public, now you've become a creep in my mind. You're approaching like almost predatorial states, if you ask me.
Yeah.
In that,
it
in that
definitely
aspect.
needs to be pre-selected, paid
Yeah,
for.
I mean, I can understand maybe if your wife passed away and you have a picture of your wife
No,
and you're like, "This is my wife." You
that's
could prove
still
it. You
fucking
could, like,
weird. That's still fucking
it
weird.
might be.
Oh, then
It
I
might
got
be
I got
weird.
one more thing to add. Doug, does that robot look like you could beat its ass, or would that thing kill you?
I'm not look, guy, look. You're
That's
taking
under the
me out
table
of
robot, Devin.
you're taking me out of context here, okay? And you're missing my point, which is fine, and I'm not upset about it because I understand. During my fucking rants, I sound fucking insane, and that's fine, right? Call me Alex
He's a
Jones.
bit upset. He's a bit upset.
I don't care. The point of what I'm saying is that we're just going to keep scientists are out here pushing the envelope. And once they reach that task, they're not going to stop. They're going to keep pushing the envelope. They're going to keep pushing it and keep pushing it until we're fucked. And that's what I'm saying. Whether that's in my timeline, whether that's in my son's timeline, whether that goes into anybody's timeline or anybody's son's timeline, that's a problem. And that's what I don't like. And it's not about playing God, which is part of Jake's fucking religion, right? Which is wrong. It's not about that. It's about fucking people, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like this is not good for our fucking human race. I don't feel like it is. Now, I'm not saying all
I can agree
technology
with
is
that.
bad. I'm not saying all technology is bad. What I'm saying is that there are scientists out there, whether their purpose be good or bad, they are pushing the envelope further and further. And the research that they are doing is they're playing a dangerous game, and they're getting into things they have no idea about, and that could change the life as we know it in a drastic
I mean,
and
that's what they
crazy
said
way.
about the internet too, though, Doug.
And I'm
But
not
you
saying
you are on
I'm not saying I'm
you are
wrong.
onto something though.
I'm not saying you're wrong, and I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying either one, right? I'm not saying I'm right in this. What I'm saying is that there are people out there that are going to continue to push that envelope even past the point where they should have a conscience that says, "Hey, we should probably stop." And that's
See,
my problem.
I feel like you were onto something, but then you missed the point. I feel like when you said that it's a problem for humanity, I feel like the reason that you could put it that way is because social experiences are very important for humans themselves. Like that's scientifically proven that you as a human being, social settings is actually a very good thing for people. And if you have advanced robots like this, you're taking human experience away from a person because they have enough money, or they save up enough money so they don't have to have, you know, human experience, which creates less. It creates less. It's more division, is basically what I'm saying. So the more division we have, the more control somebody else can have over somebody. Because obviously, if somebody like a nerd or something falls in love with one of these things, and then they have full control over that person.
It's
So
not a person.
there's
Don't fucking sit here and call it a fucking person.
No, he didn't call the
no
Oh,
robot. He called
okay.
the
My bad.
nerd.
My bad. My bad.
the nerd himself, yeah. So like they have a level of control over that person because of this that they're creating. So I feel like that's where I would align with you. I don't like the fact that it would take away from human interaction, because that would create a lot of more awkwardness, and we're already going to be awkward as shit because of the internet. Like you were saying, like the internet has
Oh, this is
been
the generation of anxiety.
yeah, and it's
There's
just going to make it
motherfuckers
even
that
worse.
can't
Like,
talk to one person without freaking out.
I mean, people have their food delivered to their house and then have it dropped off so they don't have to have the interaction with a human. Like, that's creating separation. It's creating a non-human kind of existence. And that's what I don't like about it. Like, yeah, I feel like you should talk to your people. You should talk to people. You should actually have meaningful conversations. You should have involvement with real human beings, because it's important for you and the population, regardless if you don't think so or not. It is important for the like everybody to have contact with each other. Because if you don't, you have that separation. You create division, and then that division creates a monster of problems later. You know,
I can agree with that.
people. Yeah, that's where I feel like would be a good way to look at how you're explaining things, Doug. Like
Yeah,
more
I
people
mean,
can grasp that.
yeah, no, I can agree with that. Yeah, it makes sense. But if you just take it one step further,
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying. And yes, like I said, I understand. I sound insane if I go on my rants about it, but I don't know. Shit's weird. It's creepy. I don't like it, and I feel like even if they make a fully functional humanoid fucking robot thing, it's they're gonna take it to the next step. They're gonna want it to have feelings. They're gonna want it to have all the same thing that I have, right? They're gonna want it to be able to use a brain like Devin or you or me, or they're gonna want it to be able to function like a normal fucking human being, and it's too fucking far. I'm not saying
Yeah.
technology is bad. I'm saying if you want to make an X-ray machine work better, by all means do that. Don't make a fucking robot to run that X-ray machine. We don't need that. We don't need robots in charge of shit. Because that is how you get Skynet.
I think things could get done a lot quicker though in Healthfield, so I will agree with that. They also, this is why I don't have one of those vacuum things, because maybe I'll put my tinfoil hat on now. I don't have one of those Roomba vacuums that map your fucking house out. You know, I don't want my exact house being mapped out to the T where my furniture and everything are put. I can at least have some dignity inside my house and some privacy inside my house. So having something like this self-driving home hub or like one of those Roomba vacuums that literally are mapping your freaking house, you know, I feel like I don't want that kind of intrusion, I guess. So, but again, I don't have to buy it though. I don't have to buy this and have it in my house, you know. But I'll segue that right into to this next one here, where Elon Musk says
Wait,
every
Devin,
American
did you want to add
household will
anything
have.
to that real quick?
Huh?
Did you want to add anything to that?
I mean, the only time I would ever see it as a problem is if they told us we had to have one. Then I'd be like, no. But I mean, if other people want to purchase a robot to fucking tug their shit or put their groceries away, I don't care.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not saying people aren't allowed to have them. I'm just saying we should, I don't know, chill out on the research.
We'll segue right into this. So Elon Musk agrees that every American household will have $1,000 per month home robot in 7 years' time. So that he's saying that every household will have you know $1,000 per month home robot. So
I'm sure he's
that's
using our
just
tax money for that too.
This was in
That's the price of
2004.
our mortgage.
This was in
I'm
2004,
pretty sure
by
that's
the
a
way.
red thing.
April 21st, 2024 is when he
Like you're renting out a fucking robot
yeah.
for $1,000, and that's how much our fucking. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely
and that's
not.
per month. Like this is taking the whole like you know, you have to pay for like every month for something. Like the video games is a good example of this is something that's totally off topic, but I was just thinking about it. Like I'm tired of playing video games that have, oh well, you want to do this, you have to buy this, you know, and then you're regularly paying into something like
Mobile
Apex
games is the best example for what you just said.
Or
You
Yeah, I was
do
gonna bring up.
something where you're building your castle. First time it takes 3 minutes. Then 3 weeks from now, it's like, all right, this upgrade's going to take 7 days and 30 minutes unless you want to pay $50 to speed it up.
Yeah, like that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a marketing genius that's already fucking extremely wealthy, saying this. So it's like it's this is going to be the future is what he's saying, and I feel like this is where the Beardarchy would be a good thing to say, hey, you know, let's not buy these things so we don't make somebody else another freaking billionaire that's just gonna create more problems for everybody else and then take more of our tax dollars for bullshit like going to Mars. Like, who cares, dude? When our planet's gone, our species gone. Who cares? It is what it is, dude. Live it, love it, and forget about it. You know, that's what I gotta say about it. I don't care about going to fucking Mars, dude. Oh, there's an asteroid that's gonna hit our freaking planet. Oh, well, fucking cycle of life, buddy. Cycle of life, you know? I mean, it is what it is at that point. That's natural causes, just like a heart attack. Everybody's like, oh, heart attacks have natural causes. Okay. Well, an asteroid destroying the planet, killing all life forms, that's natural selection, dude. We just weren't meant to be. All right, at that point. Leave it go. I don't want to spend, you know, $100,000 per American person just to send one fucking guy to Mars. I don't care. I don't care at all about that. That's the least of my worries. Maybe if you want to send some satellites up in there, like, you know, so we can track other countries and protect ourselves a little bit better, like the United States, the American people, you know, that I would be all right with. But when you're sending somebody to Mars with American tax dollars, I don't give a shit about that. You know,
That should be
we don't even
self-funded.
know what's at the, huh?
It should be self-funded.
Yeah, private,
Yeah, which,
private
I mean,
funded.
he 110% could get the funding by making it a publicly shared, like, if you want to invest in it, you can.
Because I don't agree with what Jake said. I don't think the fucking asteroid should take us all out, but it's fine.
I mean, if it does, there ain't shit we can do about it.
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm not
You
saying
can't
that.
run away from it. It's getting you.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
not
gonna
sitting
see
here
that
saying
fucker
that.
coming in and just kiss your ass goodbye, dude. Alright?
So for me, I'm one of the guys that if I were ever to see a nuclear explosion go off in my neighborhood, I'd just sit there and look at it for a minute. I wouldn't start running.
Just be like nuclear fallout, dude. I'm gonna die anyways. I might as well look at this pretty ass explosion.
Man, there's no self-preservation for you people.
What do we need
No, I'm dead.
self-preservation
If I can see the bomb, if I can see it, I'm dead. What good is me being tired while I die?
Hey, whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, let me get these last few steps in.
Not all of us live in cousin fucking country, Doug.
Hey, all I'm saying is that I want to fucking live. I want all my grandkids and kids and their kids and their kids and kids and kids. I want us to live, man. That's what I'm saying. Because if that's the case,
you should be trying to build spaceships, Doug.
I don't care if people are building spaceships. I encourage that behavior as long as it's not coming out of my fucking wallet. I don't have the money to fucking pay for that because the government keeps fucking raping me on taxes.
Saying. Douglas, that's exactly what I'm saying.
No, you said
That's
fuck it. You
exactly
said
what I'm
natural
saying.
selection, dude. Let the meteor kill us all. Don't prevent that shit. Don't go to fucking Mars. No, you're not saying the same thing I'm saying.
Why do we have to go to Mars to prevent a fucking asteroid from hitting the planet? We can just send a fucking nuke up there from our planet. Why do we have to be up there to do it? We don't. We don't have to be up there to do nothing.
You don't want to go to different planets?
No.
Why?
Because then we could risk running into, aliens.
Yeah, if
Man,
another
literally they already released documentation. Aliens are in our ocean, all right? Fucking simmer it back. Second of all,
yeah, that's why we don't know what's the fucking deepest part of our ocean. Why are we going out of space? We can't even get to the deepest part of our fucking ocean. Why we got to go up there? Let's find out what's here first.
Well,
how about that?
Go down there and explore. I don't care. All I'm saying is I don't feel like we should stop the scientists. See, this is where I differ, right? So technology advancements. I don't want AI to run the ship. I want to run the ship. There's a difference. I want people to run the ship. I don't want AI.
But then you gotta hope there's a competent enough human to do shit like that, and unfortunately, there isn't in most aspects.
Well,
Doug wants an optimist to land on the fucking asteroid and guide it into a fucking planet. Is what he's saying, dude.
Not at all what I'm saying.
We're not gonna hit this pool and this fucking the robot's gonna be up there sitting on this fucking asteroid. Well, we're not gonna hit this pole or this pool of this planet just right to hit the Earth. Let's just fucking take it right over so we can manage to fucking slam it right into fucking New York City, dude. We want to hit right here at this exact time. That's what I see, Doug.
That's not even what I'm saying.
Just send him up there. Just send him up there. Oh, I don't trust robots, but we'll send a robot up.
I'm not saying I don't want robots. I literally just said that. I don't want robots to control the ship. I want to control the ship. Send me to fucking Mars. I would love to colonize Mars. That'd be fine.
I would trust a robot to fly a ship that's specifically programmed to fly a ship more than I would trust you.
Well, that's fine. I imagine a lot of people think that way. But I'm saying, like, fucking give somebody the goddamn training to fucking go colonize Mars. And then we could just send a shuttle of people up there to fucking live. And then we just start another fucking planet, dude. I don't see that's the technology I'm okay with. Don't make fucking robots the fucker like used in combat. No. We don't do that. That's bad.
Yeah, we do this right here. This is robots that's replacing humans on the beat of China. This is what we do. This is what humans want right here. This fucking thing right here, rolling around, wobbling around. You don't think that somebody that has a lot of money is going to be like, okay, you know what? Fuck this Earth. Let's just send one of these fuckers up there and guide that bad boy right into civilization.
Okay, have either of you seen the movie Tire? It's like a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that reminds me of that movie right there.
So look at this thing, dude. Wow. It's like me trying to run, dude.
Just kick that bitch over. I just kicked the motherfucker over.
See, that's caveman thinking right there. You sit here call me a caveman in a few episodes ago, but you're over here like, I'll just kick it over, man. Just hit it, knock it down.
If you get on the side of it, there's
rolls.
no wheels over there.
It rolls. And you're going to sit here and tell me that...
It's going to have guns on it. It's going to be It's going to be fucking the police robot. What is that fucking guy? I can't
swim?
Yes, it can swim. It can swim. It goes 30 km on fucking land and water. 30
This
kilometers
thing
an
is
hour.
RoboCop, dude. Come on, man. It's fucking RoboCop as a ball. They're gonna create Optimus to do this stuff, and then we're fucked. That's why I don't like it.
Yeah, it's fucking not good. It's not good. I don't know why you guys want fucking robots so bad, but I am not a fan of the
these
robot
robots
life.
are
I don't know
controlled by
why you
people.
want robots in space.
I never said I wanted robots in space. What part are you missing with the robots in space conversation?
How are we gonna get there without robots, dude? How are we gonna get there without robots?
Fucking train somebody to fucking fly the thing. Figure out fucking cryo sleep. There's thousands of movies about this too. Cryo sleeping.
And then
Fucking
one
autopilot.
error. Who do you think runs the cryo sleep while the humans are gone?
Yeah, the fucking machines do it. I understand that. That's technology. But that's technology that doesn't have fucking conscious thought or feelings.
Yeah, well,
I don't
I'm
need a
just
robot to
saying,
sit down and have a meaningful conversation with me. I have you fucks to do that with.
Yeah, these
Robots would probably be a lot nicer to you, buddy.
Probably, but that's okay. I don't need people nice to me. I just gotta realize Devin's a fucking caveman and wants fucking robots so we can hit him with sticks.
I just
Just the ball one. It doesn't have tires on the side.
we can't have robots in the police force like this. Is all I gotta say.
We can't have robots running around at all. I really think that. No robots at all. If you want to fuck a robot, go watch sci-fi movies or something. I don't care. That should be fucking porn for you.
But Doug, what if they're human controlled?
That's weird.
That's also weird.
I'm not talking about the ones people are fucking. I'm talking about the police.
Oh.
No, okay,
Calm
so
down.
that's a
They already have,
technology
like, the fucking
advancement. That's a
fucking
technology
7,000.
advancement. It doesn't have conscious thought or feelings. That's fine. That's fine.
So as long as it has a controller, you're good with it.
Yes, if I can control it, that's fucking fine.
So every robot ever.
No, I wouldn't say every robot ever. I don't think we should be
Every
using them
robot
for
ever
fucking
has a
combat.
controller.
I don't think we should be using them for combat, but if you can fucking create a
Also,
robot...
if
Listen to
someone
my
could
point.
create a
Listen,
humanoid robot to fight in a war
Listen.
to save human life.
Listen.
You wouldn't be down for it.
No, and this is the reason why I wouldn't be down for it, because that can be turned and used against the American people, and that's me. I don't like that, no. But my point...
Not a controller, Doug.
If you listen to what listen to the words that come out of my mouth.
Nice
I know
to
that's
meet you.
hard for you with your
Incidentally
fucking
weaving.
4-inch thick skull, but listen. All right, if it can be
Love to hear
controlled
anyone.
by a fucking person and not used in a fucking war setting, I'm good with it, right? And this is the reason why. If you can create a robot to fucking hold a hose and send them into a burning building to fucking put out a fire, guess what? You're saving your fucking lives there. And it doesn't matter if China's doing it or fucking Tokyo, Japan. I don't give a fuck who's doing it. As long as it's not being used for fucking bad shit like killing other fucking people. I don't like that. That's fucking weird. That's iffy. That's fucking not right. And if it has conscious thoughts and feelings, I don't like that either, because people are going to be like, there needs to be rights for this fucking thing. And don't tell me it's not, because it'll fucking happen. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
but
my
they
fucking
use,
point.
they use drones right now.
And yes,
So-
they do. And
Well,
I'm not saying I have a fucking problem with that. I don't think they should. I don't think they should in any way, shape, or form.
War crimes, dude.
Yeah,
That's why we
exactly.
have war rules.
Geneva Conventions, fucking
I
Canada.
mean, I'd rather lose a drone than 5 dudes.
And I agree with that. I agree with that fully. But if you're using that fucking drone to kill 5 dudes, then guess what? You're no fucking better.
Well, if they're not on my side,
If they're not on my side of history, then they're fucking weak, dude.
Yeah, Devin is the government.
if they're trying to oppress me, and I can fuck them up with a drone, I'm gonna do it.
Fine, and that's fine, as long as you don't go past that point. If they're trying to oppress you and you use that drone to wax them, fucking whatever, dude. I don't care. That's defending yourself at that point in time. You're not attacking. You're not
And what
using.
if it's a humanoid like robot that's just you're controlling and it's running extremely fast and it just blows up and you just run it into a building and they're like,
I'm not
"Oh,
running
what
it."
is that, dude?"
I'm not running it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't mind technology advancement. I just wish you guys fucking listened instead of trying to get me all fucking angry.
What about that military guy that got those fake legs that kicked that freaking barrel fucking 300 yards, dude? Are you okay with that kind of robotic technology? Because that's the same fucking concept.
It's not
It's a super soldier, dude.
It's not the
It's a
same
super
concept.
soldier.
It's not the same concept that I'm using as an example. in any
That
way, shape, or form.
motherfucker runs like fucking 45 miles an hour and can kick a fucking house down. What do you mean it's not the same?
I'm,
It's a
I'm
fucking
almost
take one.
certain. I'm almost certain you've seen that on TikTok, and it was advertising for Off the Grid, the video game, which is fine.
It was.
You can use
It
that as
was.
you can
But
use
that's
that as
the
a
point.
fucking reference.
That's the point. It's conspiracy theories, Doug. This is what we got our tinfoil. I got my tinfoil hat on now, dude. It's underneath here, dude. I feel it, and I know that this is happening because I've seen it in a fucking movie. All right, I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen, and I won't fucking take anybody else's logical thoughts on it. Okay. So, my name is now Douglas. And I
It's
see
not
that
even the
shit on
fucking
a
case.
TikTok. See that shit on a TikTok, and now I'm gonna fucking. I'm
God.
hoping that.
Hey, Doug, you ever seen I Am Legend?
Yeah, I have seen I Am Legend. Yeah.
That's cancer. That's what cancer is gonna do to the world.
You fucking piss me off. You guys are blowing my fucking point so far out of fucking like prevalence right now, or a realistic standpoint as I'm.
But
playing.
Doug, I've seen it in a movie.
Fuck off. next
That was
article,
actually
here's-
a cancer
here's-
vaccine.
Yeah, it was the cancer vaccine. You
itself.
fucking jackass. Fuck you.
Yeah, I heard that they were gonna make a second one of that. I'm not sure if
They are not.
So here's that one robot you're talking about with skin too, Doug. World's first synthetic human robot, protoclone unveiled. Polystarter Clone Robotics has just unveiled the world's first anatomic accurate humanoid robot,
Try to get some sleep.
Protoclone, having
Sorry.
artificial bones, muscles, joints, everything for lifelike movements. It is the breakthrough advancement in robotic technology. This automatically accurate synthetic human is more than any previous humanoid robot. So yeah, this thing's got skin, muscles, it bleeds out just like everybody else. So, I mean, if you got a knife, dude, this thing's not gonna know. It's done. It's over with, Doug.
Whatever. It's
We
fine.
felt like
I'm
those
not.
robots
I'm
on
really not
Philly.
even mad that you guys have took my fucking point and just dragged it through the mud. I'm really not even mad. I'm not mad about it.
I don't know. You were pretty mad earlier, Doug.
That's because you
Yeah,
don't
you're
listen
pretty
and you're just,
mad.
you put words in my mouth and it fucking sets me off. But it's fine. I gotta keep my cool for the podcast, you know.
Yeah, 1,000 different artificial muscle fibers and 500 sensors providing the best insight about its surroundings.
Oh, so it's
So this
gonna
thing's
know.
like-
It's gonna know when you come up behind it with that fucking knife. Actually, it references a fork in here, but that's fine.
Yeah.
When
but
the technology advances and this thing can move on its own, and Devin runs up behind it with a bat to try fucking killing it, guess what? It's gonna whip his fucking ass.
I wouldn't run up on it with a bat if I know it's a robot. I'm gonna shoot it in the back of the fucking head from like.
It's gonna predict what you're about to do though, because that's what technology is about. It's gonna predict that you're gonna shoot it. It's gonna duck, and then it's gonna launch its fucking leg at you with a rocket on it. It's gonna bend down and just fucking shit a rocket out its ass right at you, dude. Explosive turd. It's literally gonna have it on there. Explosive
And when
turd.
Arnold comes out of the
dialogue.
portal from the future, it'll know he's coming.
I'm
Yeah,
so
it'll
fucking
know, it'll
over
know.
you guys right now, dude.
It's gonna do a fucking cartwheel and just shit a turd out and dink right in the dome. That's what's gonna happen, dude. Just a fucking and just launch right into Doug's forehead.
Dude, I don't understand why you guys have to fucking switch my wording, but it's fine. Like I said, I'm not mad. My problem is that once again, we're gonna fucking go over this again just to make sure everybody's clear that I'm not completely insane. Is that scientists are going to fucking keep improving this, and they're going to keep pushing that envelope and pushing the envelope until it becomes a problem. I'm not saying the problem's going to be here tomorrow. I'm just saying that eventually the
How
AI
do you know that scientists won't also advance on ways to control that?
and maybe they can, but you want to know something about technology that's always fucking true and factual? Something fucks up.
And then they fix
That is
it.
true.
Right.
And what happens? What happens when that robot doesn't have a human to fix it? It doesn't go nowhere, Dougies. It doesn't go nowhere.
Okay. It's fine.
Unless it has another robot to fix that robot. But then, what if that robot breaks?
Okay. Like I said, we're fine. I'm good on it. Whatever.
I'm glad that we pulled our tinfoil hats out for this episode, dude.
Everything dies. Let's put it that way. Organic or not organic, everything will stop working at some point in time.
And I'm not saying that
And
it
then-
won't. I'm just saying that I feel like this form of technology, I just personally don't like it. My bias may be my bias, whatever. I don't care. Like I said, I just think that I just feel like the envelope's going to keep getting pushed and pushed and pushed, and eventually we're going to have an issue. That's all I'm saying about it. That's all I said about it the whole fucking time.
All I want in life is to be able to text my robot and make it bring me toast. That's it. That's all I want. I just want to be like, hey, I want some toast, and then it just brings me toast.
That's fine.
That is the best. That's the best technology you could ever have. I would be 700 fucking
Dick
pounds.
buys an $175,000 robot for toast.
Yeah, go start my car up for me. So I don't have to go out in the snow. I want that kind of robot. I want shit like that. My tires are fucking deflated. Go pump my tires up real quick. I don't want to deal with that. I want all the bullshit that I don't want to deal with to be taken care of by Optimus Prime.
And then every human will be about 100 pounds heavier than they should be.
That's what I'm saying. We're all going to fucking what is that one? Wall-E. We're all gonna be Wall-E, sitting on floating chairs, like all of our drinks are in soda cups. All of our food is just Slurpees, dude. Or are we flying around? Have no bone structure. That's what I want. I want that future. Okay,
I do not.
that's what I want.
I want nothing like that.
No,
I want
Doug's future. You
fucking.
ever seen the movie Idiocracy, Doug?
I want nature to take back over, and I want to be able to hunt elk in the middle of Times Square. That's what I want.
Have you ever seen the movie Idiocracy, Doug?
No, I have not.
You should look it up and watch it.
Maybe.
That's the future Dougie wants.
No, that's not the future I want. I don't even care what it is. I know what the future I
The
want
president, the president in that movie, the president gets elected by whoever has the lowest IQ score in the country.
is. Fantastic. I don't care.
All right, boys. I feel like we had a pretty good episode. I feel like that was pretty good.
Fuck yeah.
We had to run Doug through the fucking mud a little bit on his conspiracy theories, dude. We had to. It was inevitable, and it had to happen.
Which is
But
fine. It's fine. Bully me all you want. I don't care. I have my thought process on it, and I don't like it.
We'll put the tinfoil hats up for now.
Yeah, for now. Maybe another episode we'll bring them out, dude. Doug, start bringing up your conspiracy theories. We need these.
Fuck no. You guys ain't getting shit from me from this point forward.
my toaster's gonna kill me, man.
It's not even. It's literally not even what I've said. I just wish you guys would fucking analyze just a little bit of what I said. You guys won't.
The AI toaster is gonna learn how to take me the fuck out.
Yeah. It knows exactly how I like my toast, Doug. I'm fucking okay with it.
Alright, whatever. Anyway, this is episode 5 of the Beardarchy. Fucking check it out on Spotify. Rate us on Spotify. Fucking do the whole 9.
It's on YouTube too. It'll be up on YouTube. And thank you guys for watching, dude. We appreciate you guys being here. And we also have merch too, right? We have a hoodie.
Yeah, we got a hoodie. We're still working on some other t-shirts. And
There's a couple stickers. They are going. I can put them live tomorrow morning.
Yeah. So,
One of them is the. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, one of them is just the beard, with the Anarchy symbol in the middle.
Now
And
we
then
need a
the other
tinfoil
one-
hat sticker.
fuck off.
The other one just says the Beardarchy Project with the American flag colors.
For a robot bending over shooting a turd out that says torpedo on it. That. What's that? Right? Anyways, sorry, I just hit my head. I had to say it.
I'm so pissed.
I'm working on a bumper sticker next, and that should be done hopefully tomorrow. Having some issues with the artwork, but they should go live tomorrow.
All good. But yeah, thank you guys. Everything in this podcast was hypothetical, obviously. We are protected, so don't do crazy shit like, be smart, use common sense. That's all I got.
We didn't tell you guys to do anything.
Yeah.
Remember, you can call your state officials and your representatives and tell them how you feel, though.
You can. Absolutely. It's all public knowledge. We shared Doug's on our last episode.
You're so fucking.
Our last episode has one of his officials full information on us.
Address and all.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Do you want an Ohio one real fast? I can find one.
we
Next
might have to save
episode.
that for another next episode. We'll have an Ohio one.
All right.
But yeah,
Yeah,
thank
we
you
do.
guys for watching.
Every single
What you guys
episode,
do.
let's just release a fucking senator's information.
I don't know if that's a good task move or not.
Protect your
Everything should already be
constitution.
public, though.
Love your people. Stop separating each other. You know, come together. Love each other. It's all right to have different opinions. That's all I got to say.
And fuck
Love you
AI
guys,
robots. We're out of here.
Yeah, we're out of here. Fuck the government.
Fuck AI robots.
Anything you got to add, Doug or fucking Devin?
Apparently, Doug wants to fuck AI robots.
Not like that. Get rid of them. I don't want them.
Okay.